Hello and welcome. Today we're going to check out the Star Wars diorama from the Falcon. Now this thing is beautiful. It's set number 40658 and it has some really nice looking minifigure torsos. The diorama itself is actually much bigger than what I thought it was going to be, which is always a nice surprise. So what we're going to do, as per normal, is check out the box artwork, instruction manual, set itself, and then we'll take a good look at the minifigures. So this is LEGO Star Wars set number 40658. Like I said, it's the Falcon Holiday Diorama. Now this is what it looks like on the front of the box. It comes with Rey and Finn, Chewie, a Porg and a BB-8 as well, and they've obviously both in their Christmas jumpers. So if you're trying to hunt this down in the shops from the future, that's what the box looks like from the top. That's what the box looks like from the side, so in case you wanted to ever try and pick this up. And then from the back, where there is pretty much the same, but there are some little bits of detail where you've got some hidden gems, and then you've got the bed, Porg at the top, and then you've got all these lights that we go have a look through, and then you can see on the back you've got the picture of two different dioramas. Moving on to the instruction sheet, super simple to put this together until one bit that has actually defeated me, and I am far too tired to try and even worry about it, so we'll go by that at the end. Bag number one, also you need these bigger pieces. Lots to go on with this for the base. Now that's simple, but on the back, which is nice to see because I'm glad they're starting to do this again, they have all of the current sets that are available to buy from now. So over here, again, if you're watching this from the future, you've got the Ghost and you've got all the Ahsoka series bits and pieces. So there's those three sets, and then you've got the nice big red and white ship at the top, which is set number 75345, which is the Republic gunship. Over on this side, you have got the big base 75365, and then you've got something from the Mando, which I think is the Spider, isn't it? So it's 75361 and 75359, and then up at the top you've got the little baby Yoda set, which has always been good value at 75360. So again, with regards to how many pages this is, it's 86 pages, and you have got 113 steps, because the last step you do is add the big chicken or turkey. So here we go. Now before we start, there should be some really nice pieces going up just here, like so. Simple enough. There's only 3 of them, and I cannot figure out in the instruction booklet how they're supposed to clip together for that bit to go in, and I have completely run out of time, so I will figure it out at some point. But just imagine that there is a piece, I do believe, that goes just there like that. That bit then connects to that, so you get a really nice effect. So if I cheat and just prop it up, in fact I'm just going to bodge it, there we go. So that is, come on now, no. So that's how that's supposed to go in, but it won't. So I think it goes through the red bits at the back, and then that's how it pops through, and then it just holds itself like so, look. But it just needs to connect on to the other pieces. So if I then did that, we'll make our own up. There we go. So that is not how it's supposed to be, but that is what I am doing. And then you've got this nice star here that goes up at the top. Now the element piece on this looks really nice. You get 2 of these, so we'll find the second one in a second. But all jokes aside, this set was an actual joy to put together, and it's not often I say that about a Star Wars set. Now, with regards to the minifigures, we'll get these out the way just for a second, and we'll also get that bodged bit out the way, just gives a little bit more space. So get all of those out the way, get that one out the way, and we'll go through the little bits of detail that we've got. Now, this thing just here on a big spinning table, so it does take up a good amount of size. You can have a lot of minifigures on this if you wanted to, because what they have done nicely is they've given you all these different stands for the minifigures, because they have made it as a proper diorama for a change, where you can put people in different places. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places that they can stand. Then I think there's a bed up in here, so you can have 9 minifigures there, 10, 11 on the curved sofa. Now the nice thing is you've got all of the lighting that comes across the top, so you can see all of these here. So of course what you can do is add in the minifigures that are missing and do whatever it is that you want to do with these, but I think it works really well. It's again really surprising just how big the base is on this, and you can see you've got the nice circular bit on the back, so if you were to put this against something dark, for example, if you wanted to, I think that would look really nice. And this again, you can replace that with anything else that you wanted to. It holds in place with that, which is a nice little touch. On there you've got a big carrot, and then you have got the big drink. Now moving on to the bed itself, can we just get one of the minifigures in? I think they used Finn, didn't they, on there? So Finn will just get in on that bit just here. he'll lie down, and does he stay? Yes. So there we go. Bit of a wobble. Yep, he's in. Now, I've cheated because I prefer both silver handles. I think one's supposed to be silver and one's supposed to be black, but I think the silver looks better for Christmas. So, Ray, I'm afraid you've either been upgraded or downgraded. I don't know what that represents, but I think the silver looks better than the black, because you can't see the black against the black. So I'm changing it, I've customized it, and I'm doing my own thing with this. So the detail on the back is what that looks like. Again, you've got all the nice little bits of pieces with regards to the texture, and then you have this bit just here. I think it does look very, very smart. So if you were on the fence about this set, I do highly recommend it. It's not something I would normally say for Star Wars. However, I am sort of maybe turning a new leaf for the new year that'll be coming up and making a Star Wars diorama. But the last time I did that, I complained every single step of the way. But again, I think you're going to get some nice photos from this. So if you were to get yourself a nice little backdrop and then start placing the minifigures in different places, and I think it would work really, really well. Now, talking of minifigures, here we go. So we'll use the turkey as the backdrop. She can stand on there, and we'll have a look at what is the most important thing, both Christmas jumpers. So minifigures starting now. Here we go. Both of them have their own special jumper on, so you can see what they are representing. You've got the Falcon on the one side, and you've got whatever that is supposed to be. It is an Easter egg. My Star Wars knowledge is useless, but I'm sure it's some other ship of some kind. Still can't quite figure out what it is. You can start shouting at me in the comment section below. But she also comes, I say she, sorry, Ray also comes with this book. Now, this book can be left wherever you want it to be. So you can just put it on the bunk bed out the way like I've just done right now. With regards to the back, well, we'll carry on with Finn at the front. You've got the nice belt, and then you've got the bit that goes over his leg. With regards to face prints, you've got dual face prints. You've got a grunting one and a super, super happy one. So it's Christmas, so we're going to keep people as happy as possible, even if we don't mean it. But you got the nice little stars on the back of the jumper, so you can see what they look like. I think that does look rather smart. Now with Ray, we have a look at the back of her jumper. Her hairpiece won't be in the way too much. I think they have got tiny, another little Easter eggs they've got. I'm not too sure what they're supposed to be. They're so small. I don't know if it's supposed to be like maybe a little ship, but it does look nice. There's lots and lots of pattern on there. Obviously it's just her plain white legs, whereas Ray had his print on the front. So for her, it's just plain on the front. Now the face, you spin that round, you've got the frowning one, and then you've got the happy one. So we'll keep her with the happy one. Now BB-8, I'm a fan of BB-8, to be honest. I do like him. So he looks good. Nice little bit of printing all dotted around. You can see just all the detail that's in that. Hopefully the silver is popping nicely on there. And then you have the bits and pieces on the face. But again, BB-8 can stand whatever you want. And of course, if you wanted to, you can put him up much higher, because that's where I do believe they have the Porg. Now the Porg, I think, was at one point exclusive to a set, and now it's not anymore. That's as much knowledge as I know with regards to Porg, but it does look really, really sweet. So if you wanted to make a little army of these, if you can just get yourself the print on the front, everything, I say the print on the front, the head piece, everything else is nice and simple. You've got, what, 3 grey bits, an orange bit, and a white bit. So you can easily make an army of those up if you wanted to, and again, can stand wherever you want to, because not only do they have to stand on here, they can obviously stand on the non-blaze paint bits as well. So there's lots going on. Now Chewie is the last bit to have a look at, so you can see what Chewie looks like. Take that bit off, and a bit freaky, because you've just got a brown plain bit with brown hands, and then you've got the hairy bits on the front of the thighs, and then that is just sort of one big piece with the belt that goes over. Clonk him on, and that's what he looks like. And he's a tall thing, so you can see he's much taller than the other minifigures, so it does look rather smart. Now on the box artwork, Chewie is eating the leg, so the legs do pop off this turkey. You can just rip them off if you want to, and you can do what other bits and pieces you want with the garden diorama. First size comparison, we will use the throne room. Now obviously this set is rather large, so if you've got this set, which I'm sure some of you Star Wars people will have, this set is a big set, but this is actually deeper. So you can see just the studs on the side just here. That is much, much deeper to this bit. Obviously this one does kick back and it does kick through. So the middle section is not going to be too far off, to be honest. If I pick this up and spin it round, it is almost stud for stud exactly the same. If I rested that on there, from the back to the front is what that is with regards to the size of it. And look, it stayed together. I picked it up by one piece and it did not fall apart. That is very, very unusual for me. So that is what that looks like, and that is what that looks like for scale. So with the Avengers Tower being a popular topic at the moment, I'm going to use nothing from that and use something from Daily Bugle instead. So if you do have this amazing thing just here, which comes with the Daily Bugle, you know how tall that thing is, and it is basically like for like with the Star Wars set. Yes, that is how I'm going to keep my tree. No, it shouldn't be like that, but I'm going to have mine falling over and completely bodged, and that will stay like that forever. Right, final comparison, we are going to use a pizza wagon. Now, I could use some of the Winter Village sets themselves, but I think they're very, very niche. And I'm sure a lot of you will understand a normal scale size Lego City vehicle. So with regards to the length of that, it is literally front to back, and it is exactly the same on there. And if you can see, just park it at the front, we've still got some more studs on that side. So I keep saying it surprised me with just how big this base was, and I'm glad it is, because the price point wasn't too bad for a Star Wars set, but they've obviously left you a lot of room to do whatever it is that you want to do. I keep saying it with regards to adding bits and pieces on. I am very, very happy with doing that, because then I can just add in all my other Winter Village Christmas characters with all the different Christmas jumpers and use this as just a backdrop for something else. I think it works really, really well for what I need it for, but does it work well for you? So let us know in the comment section below if you've picked this up, what you think of it, and will you be getting it now you have seen this? And if you do get it, let me know how you get on with that tree. But guys, I think that is it. I am done. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Again, feedback below with regarding, do you have this set? And if you are watching this back from the future, it's set number 40658, and it is the Falcon Holiday Diorama. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-da.